Hello everyone, DMFF here, back again with another Pokemon Red solo run. This time, we are utilizing the third of the fully evolved starters, Blastoise, which I have high hopes is going to do very, very well, and is going to do better than, well, is going to be the best of the three starters. Anyway, we don't have a ton to talk about before the run starts here. Blastoise starts off with some pretty great moves: Tackle, Water Gun, Bubble Beam, and Tail Whip. Tail Whip won't really be utilized here. It's kind of a useless move for us. And this beginning rival battle is actually going to be quite slow against Bulbasaur because it has pretty great defenses and resists our water guns. However, I think the rest of the game, Blastoise should have absolutely no problem just running right through. So, here's Brock. All we did was fight the one mandatory bug catcher in the Viridian Forest, and I'm pretty sure we're just going to one-shot both Onix and Geodude, and that is exactly what we do, getting up level 7 to level 11. So, not really much to say there. Blastoise tore this gym apart. So now we're on to Misty, who I foresee being a pretty easy battle as well. Mega Punch, which we picked up in Mount Moon, takes care of Staryu and is also going to take care of Starmie in what appears to be a 4-hit KO. But it used X-Defend, which is going to be a significant amount less damage. But somehow, after all those Tail Whips, we just smash right through it. Easy peasy. Now, we're on to Rival 2, who I also anticipate will be really easy, but I am worried about Sand Attack, which it thankfully doesn't hit with. Mega Punch takes out the Abra and Rattata in one hit. Bulbasaur, nah, it's going to be a 2-hit KO. It didn't even go for Vine Whip or anything. Rival 2, pretty easy. So we're going to make our way to Rival 3, because we aren't picking up Body Slam. So Rival 3 should be just as easy, if not easier. Seems like easier. Raticate goes down in one hit with Bubble Beam. Kadabra, one hit with Mega Punch. Ivysaur, we have Dig now, which is great, but Mega Punch is a 2-hit KO for Ivysaur. And, yeah, Blastoise doing some great work here. We'll pick up Cut and then head to Vermilion Gym. So, Lieutenant Surge. I'm not saving Lieutenant Surge for later. I'm fighting him right now because we have access to Dig. We outspeed the Voltorb, knock it out in one hit. Pikachu, down. Raichu, we also outspeed and down in one hit. Wow, you were really easy, Lieutenant Surge. Holy moly. But now we're going to pick up the Elixir in the underground tunnel, or whatever this one is. The one on the way to Celadon City. And gonna heal up. And we're actually going to go do a bit of shopping, so then that way we can get our Ice Beam for our Blastoise. So we're going to go to the 5th floor, get 2 Fresh Waters, so then that way we can get Ice Beam. I take the wrong stairs like a fool. But we also pick up some Calciums, and I believe maybe a Protein here as well, just to have a little bit of extra damage for our Earthquakes going forward. But here's Ice Beam. Going to be overtaking Mega Punch, finally. And now it's time for Geo number 1 in the game corner. Bubble Beam is just going to rip right through his team. But is a 2-hit KO on the Kangaskhan. Wow, Geo. You're looking easier and easier every time. But we're going to go back and fight Erica now. Ice Beam should 1-hit KO everything. Ooh, it does not. Oh, those Razor Leafs hurt. Shit. Okay. do some withdraws here. Little do I know, though, withdraws aren't going to be doing anything, because Blaine is actually the gym that is going to be raising my special attack for badge boosts. I'm put to sleep, and then unceremoniously killed by the Vileplume. Alright, let's try this again. Should be... We just have to get kind of lucky, I guess. We go for the withdraw strat again, even though I know it... Well, I know now that it's Blaine, but when I did this run, I didn't realize. So I make some mistakes. But we go straight for the Ice Beam this time, put to sleep, Razor Leafed twice. Wow, this isn't looking very good. I think this is going to be our last attempt. If we don't get it, then I guess we're going to have to leave her for later, but we actually crit on the Victory Bell and crit on the Vileplume, so okay, we'll take it. I don't care. We will take it. On to the next thing, which just so happens to be Rival 4, who I anticipate being really easy at this point. Ice Beam one-hit KOs the Pidgeotto, and it's a 2-hit KO on the Gyarados. Growlithe, what do we even say? It's just a 1-hit KO. Kadabra, also a 1-hit KO with the Dig. And Ivysaur should go down in 1 hit with Ice Beam, and it does. Cool! I'm liking that so far. But now we're going to go on to Koga after we've finished the Pokemon Tower, who I also anticipate being pretty easy. We go for a single withdraw just to get some extra attack from the badge boost glitch, and it isn't quite enough to knock out Muck in 1-hit KO. And our badge boosts go away, so we're going to set up the rest of our withdraws, 2 more to be precise, on that Koffing. Surf, I don't know why we go for Surf here. It doesn't really make much sense what I'm even doing, but it goes down really quickly. Not really much to say there. Now it's time for Rival 5, who normally ramps it up a notch, but I think Blastoise will make quick work of this team. Oh, not a 1-hit KO on the Pidgeot. Holy moly. So we'll just set up on the Pidgeot, even though it does hit us with a Sand attack. We go for another withdraw. 2 more withdraws. 3 more withdraws. Ice Beam. And we're like, oh no, the crit. And we lose to Rival 5. I really, looking back, I should have remembered what the badge boosts were, but we go straight for the Ice Beam, knock out the Pidgeot in 1 hit this time. We set up some more withdraws on this Gyarados, even though we haven't fought Blaine yet. Ice Beam appears to be a 4-hit KO. Oof. Growlithe will go down with a single Surf, and Alakazam should go down with a single Dig, as it does. We don't want Skull Bash. Venusaur? Yep, knocks us right out. And I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping that that's the battle that I realize that I should not be going for withdraws because, well, it didn't seem to be affecting anything. Go for an Ice Beam, not a 1-hit KO this time. Gyarados, straight for the Ice Beam. Ooh, we freeze it. That's great. 2 crits in a row, too. Making this very quick. Alakazam should still go down with a single hit with a Dig, and it does. We're looking a lot better for this Venusaur. And we crit it. Okay. Sure. We'll take that. Bye, Rival 5. Let's pick up this Lapras because we are going to need it to be able to dig. But here's Geo number 2. And he should be pretty easy, especially now that we have Surf and Dig. Nidorino goes down in 1 Dig. Kangaskhan, we decide to go for a Surf, and it goes down in 1 hit. Rhyhorn as well. Nidoqueen, we probably should have gone for Surf, be a bit faster, but it also goes down in one hit thanks to a crit. Now, it's time for Sabrina. Since we're here, we might as well go for Sabrina. Dig should one-hit KO basically everything on her team. But we're out of Dig! Oh no! Why did I do this to myself? 2 Surfs for the Mr. Mime. Also for the Venomoth. And now it's time for the Alakazam, which we get a Gen 1 miss. Looks like it's going to be a 3-hit KO, and then it goes for Recover. But we defeat Sabrina, even though we forgot to heal and did not get any of our digs back. Now we go on to Blaine, who should be an absolute joke with powerful Surfs. Ponyta and Growlithe go down in one hit. Rapidash does as well. Now how about Arcanine? Yep, Arcanine goes down in one hit. Pretty easy gym. Now to Geo number 3, or Gym 8. Should also be quick work with Surfs on everything. Everything is outsped. Everything goes down in one hit. It's just insanity. Bye. Just completely swept. Bye, Geo. I'm sorry, this was your worst showing yet. But now that we have all 8 badges, it's time for Rival 6. Might pose a little bit of a problem. We hope not, but... let's see. We're going to set up our withdraws now that we do have all of our badges. And Ice Beam, one-hit KOs. Rhyhorn, we already knew would go down in one hit. Ice Beam appears to be a 2-hit KO, and we freeze the Gyarados. Bye-bye Growlithe. Not much to say there. Alakazam, Earthquake, has now overwritten Dig since we don't need it anymore. And Ice Beam is a 2-hit KO, but Razor Leaf takes us out. Damn. That Razor Leaf doing work. Alright, Rival 6. We'll try this again. I decide I'm going to set up withdraws at the beginning. We're going to set up a total of 3, so then that way when we do level up, we can set up again. We're hoping Gyarados, ooh, is a 3-hit KO. We were hoping for the 2-hit KO again, but not quite, unfortunately. Alakazam should put us to level up status, which nullifies all our badge boosts. Luckily, it goes for a Vine Whip, so we do not insta-die. So, Rival 6 has been taken care of. And now, it's time for the Elite Four. We're going to go into this without any rare candies to see how easy it'll actually be. We set up withdraws on the Dugong, because it's just kind of gonna go for whatever the heck it wants. Earthquake doesn't do a lot of damage because of that Growl. Goodness, not a whole lot of damage here. Yeah, that Growl really messed with us. That's a crit. Oof. Surf is doing more damage at this point. So that's what we're just going to stick with, other than with the Jinx, which I don't know if that crit mattered or not. Not a lot of damage, no matter what we do to this thing. Ice Beam being the worst of the damage. We're just going to go for Earthquakes here. And Lorelei goes down. Now, Bruno should be a really trivial fight. Heal up. Go for some Bruno action. He leads with Onix. We lead with Surf, which one-hit KOs the Onix. And we level up. Time for some more Surf action. One-hit KOing the Hitmonchan and the Hitmonlee. Are Surf's just going to knock out every single one of his... no. 2-hit KO on the Machamp. No big deal. He literally didn't do any damage to us. Now it's time for Agatha, who should also be a complete joke. And we're not going to learn Hydro Pump just for more consistency with Surf. And we're going to use our rare candies now, so then that way we're more likely to outspeed the Gengars. We do save one, just so then we can abuse the badge boost glitch during the rival fight. We're put to sleep, but we wake right up. Earthquake, yay! Ice Beam, yay! We outspeed the Haunter. Arbok, one-hit KO, and we outspeed the Gengar. Cool. Cool, this is looking great. I have a feeling that Lance should pose absolutely no threat whatsoever. Its biggest problem will probably be the Gyarados, who will set up on for Ice Beam. So we go for 2 withdraw and freeze the Gyarados. We were looking for a 2-hit KO, but that's fine. And we level up to level 60 anyway, so Ice Beam 1-hits both Dragonair, no problem. Aerodactyl should outspeed us, but Surf takes care of it, no problem. Dragonite, also a 1-hit KO. Huh. First try getting to the champion? Is this going to be a first try? Get through the Elite Four? Alright. Let's do this. Alright. I believe our best bet is to set up all 6 withdraw. We're still taking a good chunk of damage here. Ice Beam one-shots the Pidgeot. Earthquake one-shots the Alakazam. We're outspeeding everything. Blastoise Gozumi! This should be a 2-hit KO, and it appears to be, and it is. Wonderful. Arcanine goes down with a simple Surf. Now for Venusaur. Razor Leaf. Oh no, it one-shots us. Okay, that's fine. We'll get through the Elite Four again. This time we've used all but one of our rare candies just to make the battle here a bit more consistent. We're going to go for our withdraw strats now, and Surf's doing about half. Okay, great. We probably should have went for Earthquakes here, but that's neither here nor there. Everything is a 2-hit KO, and we'll take that. The crit definitely mattered on making Jinx so fucking... Oh, stop critting! Crits do less damage. Okay, Lorelei was easier than before. We saved that one rare candy for the champion again. And Bruno is going to be even more of a joke this time. Are we going to be able to one-hit KO the Machamp, though? Well, let's see. Everyone else is going to be an easy one-hit KO with absolutely no issue whatsoever, but let's see Machamp. Still a 2-hit KO, just probably more consistent this time. Agatha, I don't even know if we're going to need to set up here. So, let's go for an Earthquake. We outspeed that Gengar. Level 59 hit. Ice Beam 1-hit KOs the Golbat. We outspeed and one-shot the Haunter. Arbok, we didn't one-hit KO the Arbok. We did outspeed and one-hit KO the Gengar, though, so that's absolutely no worry at all. Now it's time to fight Lance again at level 59 instead of level 60. Though we should level up to level 60 in this battle, so then that way we can use the rare candy to get to level 61. Meaning that using the rare candies at the beginning for Lorelei actually makes this more, it makes it faster and more consistent. Especially because the Gyarados there is a 2-hit KO, and everything else should be a 1-hit KO. Do we outspeed the Aerodactyl? No. But we do one-shot it, as anticipated. Ice Beam, we get hurt in confusion. but the second time we hit it with the Ice Beam. Wonderful. Time for the champion again. Can we do it? Rare Candy to level 61, just as I anticipated. Alright. Fingers crossed. Time to set up our withdraws on the Pidgeot, since we know for a fact that we're not going to level up here. We have taken significantly less damage overall this time. And we go for an Ice Beam. Alakazam, easy one-shot, easy outspeed. Rhydon also going to go down with the easiest Surf in the world. Gyarados should be a 2-hit KO. Hyper Beam doesn't hurt very much. It's not a 2-hit KO. Oh well, that's fine. Arcanine goes down with a Surf. And time for some Venusaur action. We did level up. It took in Sunlight. We win. Oh, awesome, Blastoise. Level 62. I wonder how good Blastoise's time was. Did we beat Charizard? Let's see. Yep, level 62. 3 hours, 37 minutes. It did 10 minutes better than Charizard. So where does that put it on the tier list here? Puts it in tier A, above Charizard. Lower level and lower time by 10 minutes. So yeah, that was a really fun run. Blastoise plowed through everything. I think after finishing these starters, I think we're going to do Mew and Mewtwo. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this content, hit that like button, subscribe, and ding that bell if you want to see more of these. Also, if you'd like to support my content, take a look at my Patreon. It's down in the description down below, and anything helps. And you get some cool perks alongside. Check it out. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.